All right, maniacs. Dom sucks. You want to be in the video? Let's go. No 10-10-10s lately. All right, Dom sucks.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, Dom.
What's up,
You
man?
sleeping, eat? Are you sleeping, eating, and growing now?
Yeah, man. I just had some chicken. I just did some back. Feeling good.
Good.
Look at that.
Wow, look at that bicep
Oh
peak.
yeah.
Impressive.
I have a question for you, Lenny.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your opinion on Joe Biden?
It's his speeches say it all. He's obviously over the hill, and even when he was younger and had all his mental acuities, he wasn't much better. He's a pure politician, and that's what we don't need. He wants to prove himself, and that's dangerous. You see what Democratic presidents do? They led us into Haiti, Somalia, Vietnam, going back to Kennedy and Johnson with Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Um,
Was Pops
yeah,
there?
he looks like it. And Republican presidents, what do? They went to Iraq twice, destroyed them. They went to Panama with Reagan, destroyed them. They went to what was that, where they dropped the bunker buster with Trump. And George Bush, obviously Bush first and second was Kuwait and Iraq. So when they go in for a purpose, not to get slaughtered, not to be like Jimmy Carter, who sends crummy helicopters and abort a bad rescue attempt in Iran. And they took our soldiers in the helicopter and put it in their little Iranian museum to laugh at and mocked after they were killed. So that just says it all. Is
I'm
there a
not
lot
old
of,
enough to even remember. I don't know any of that stuff. I'm only 21. Jesus.
well, look online. Don't worry, you'll learn. When you get older, you'll start to want to learn more
I'm already
because
learning, man.
it
Like,
helps in your daily life. And if one thing I can tell you, think about things that are going to affect you, Dom. Everything.
I know, man.
Learn about relationships before it's too late.
I already did.
Investments,
I
finances.
just got out
Yeah.
of one. She broke my heart.
Yeah, it happens, but
Fucking bitch.
you will, like the old saying goes, you do get over it and use that as a motivator. Was it your fault or hers?
Well, definitely mine, but
Well, good. At least you
yeah,
recognize
it was a
that.
weird situation. She had Muslim parents, and they beat her and shit, and they didn't want her to have a boyfriend, so we had to do it on the
Yeah.
down low.
Yeah.
Just a weird situation.
Well, hopefully you can get back with her.
No,
If her
fuck her.
parents beat her, then she's got good discipline. A beating never hurt anybody, but lack of beatings a lot. So what are you doing now? Are you working in school or what?
No, the quarantine. Trying to do college online is fucking impossible for me. I can't do it.
Yeah,
So I had to
it's
drop out of
ridiculous.
college. So I'm just chilling right now. I'm just getting huge. Maybe I'll
Good.
try some SARMs. I want to get on some SARMs.
That's a good first step.
Yeah.
I like your strategy and your perfect age too to grow. I wish I
I,
was 21 again, simply for the fact I would be twice as big as I am now.
700 pounds ripped.
Yeah,
Freaky.
yeah. Just don't bust your belly out. Keep your lines and proportions. Work on your strength, but I can tell you're hard as a rock.
Oh, yeah.
You're not holding a lot of water like Dale Chance.
I look like
That's
shit.
natural muscle. Look at that. Look at those pecs.
Nah, I look like shit. But I'm
Well,
trying.
good.
I'm all natural.
That's great.
350 bench. How about
Oh,
that,
that's very
Dale?
good. Yeah, that guy's sticking needles in every part of his body every day of the week. What's he gonna be like when you start taking a couple D-ball down the road? So, what's on the agenda tonight?
Probably going to play some basketball.
What?
No.
Don't say that. Please don't. You're gonna burn calories. Please don't do it. You're better off looking at Pornhub than playing basketball. Let me tell you that. Even
Well,
though it's good for agility and stuff, you're going to see that all that time you played basketball, you could have been doing something else,
getting huge.
like sleep. Yeah,
Speaking.
sleeping, eating, and growing, being a standout. Once you're after a certain age, stop playing sports
What
because
age?
if you're not getting a scholarship with it or playing the pros, move on to something else. That's my suggestion. But can you
What
give me
age?
any suggestions what a 50-year-old man should do that's 18 forever?
You're
I want to hear
50. You're
your
50. You're
advice.
50. Aren't you like 52?
No, I'm actually chronologically 50, but
Chronologically 50, but technically 18 when you think about it, right?
yeah,
All right.
exactly. That's the way you have to think.
I'm out of shit to talk about, so maybe you could add someone else to the stream, someone a little more.
No, I will. Everybody has something to add, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on. That took a big step. You might be the first or second people that ever came on.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I tried. I don't want to be a fucking cookie cutter like Dale Chance or Pomps with his disgusting T-shirt. He puts fucking Google image skulls on his shirts. He thinks that's fucking cool. Like, what a badass. A skull. Ooh. Hit me with a skull, Pomps.
Yep.
All right, man.
Watch out for. All right. Yeah. Come on again, Dom. Appreciate it.
Totally. I got to think
Sleep, eat, and grow.
about, man. I got to think of some topics, some things I want to pick your brain about.
Yeah, that's perfect. Write them down.
All right, man.
It's about learning. All right, Dom. We'll
Peace,
see you.
dog.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right.
Oh, well, that's a vomit here.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. Bye. What do you think about that, Dale? Now I see people coming on yours lives. Like, what are they going to look at? Your motorcycle? Mean Boy Fitness. Feel free to join in. Okay. Hey, Martin. Let's see who we got. Mr. Ios. I just going a random search of the finger. Kyle Rittenhouse. I wish Kyle McLeod would act more like him. I think Kyle Rittenhouse is a good young man. If they got to lock someone like that in prison, we're going to get him busted out of there. But he didn't do anything wrong. He was defending himself, and he was helping people. Canada, as soon as I get my license, I have to go get a star on it. So I'm in the process of doing that now. I didn't know that you needed an updated license that has a star in the right-hand corner before you get your passport. So it's going to be a mad rush, but I plan to get it done soon this week for sure. All right. We got another live coming up. The Misfits doing for Labor Day. Brad's supposed to have he should have a big Labor Day video get together with the Misfits, but it depends on him. So hold him to it. DM Brad, big Misfit Labor Day picnic. Filmed. The bully should be here. Prince is off. Maybe we get another special guest, and of course the lovely Taco Queen. So DM Brad, put the pressure on. I'm 6'3", 326 pounds, and growing. Still way off as far as size. Okay, we're going to go live here. I'm seeing if I can get Donkey Kong Fitnesses. Hey, Digital Rose Witch, how are you? Gates and Fauci from the Brooklyn Bridge. Hey. Not a bad idea. Lad's doing good. Pre-competition phase. Maybe if we throw some dollar signs out, he'll compete again. Hey, Keith. Thoughts on LeBron? Little, if any. I really said he'll compete again. Hey, Keith. Thoughts on LeBron? Little, if any. I really don't like to think about someone of sub-intellectualism. Hey, Edward, how you doing? Lake Worth Beach, I remember you. Yeah, Rick Drazen. Hey, the guy looked great at 76. Evan Senapani's a true legend, not only in bodybuilding, but for as a family man and a great example for the youth. Very wholesome, very family oriented, and very helpful with his videos. Evan Senapani's, believe me, tops in my book. Hey, Digital Rose Witch, growing. Neoliberal authoritarianisms must be stopped. Any footage coming out? Hopefully, footage from this week. I have an incoming call coming in. This should be interesting. Somebody hung up. I hope it's a pizza. How come I never get a pizza delivery? Black Lives Matter. They need to stop funding them. It's that simple. All right, Anthony, can we get on here? Anthony Mitchell. Permission. How you doing from Norway? I'm a national socialist. Yes, I am. Dove Man, I'd love to come to Brazil. Kelly Hilton, my favorite. There she is. There's the goddess. The lovely Kelly Hilton. Catechism. What's that? Yep, Chicago's on the list. I think Australia's is a little misguided with their policies, but they have a lot of good citizens there. No, we were going to see my father, but it never showed up. No, I never drank water out of the hose simply because I don't want to eat spiders. Like Dale Chance. You could tell he's a hose drinker as a kid. Yes, Ed Kemper is human filth. Hey, Kelly, it's always good to see your lovely face. How's the goddess doing? I'm going to go over to Germany and see you too for sure, one of your shows. That would be so exciting. I was told Asian women have no souls, but I'm sure there are exceptions. Yes, I'd like to live in Canada. I'll be living there soon. Chadwick Boseman, I never heard of her. That's true. Yes, I take MK677 at night. Livia, I don't know what gender she is, but I saw the tape, so that says it all. I know what gender Nate is, and I know what gender I want him to be. Yeah, Loud is making a great transformation. His waist is like wasp waisted, and he's got tremendous shoulders and a V taper. I'd love to train at Antoine's gym. Probably in Western Canada, Edmonton area, Alberta. Jeffrey Tracy, how are you? The Cleveland, the mistake by the lake. Thoughts on Kamala Harris? She's kind of hypocritical. That's a bad ticket. It started out with some excitement, but I don't think it's going to pan through with Joe Biden. So, yes, I've taken BPC into my back. It worked. Opinion on Boston College when my father went there. I know a guy that smoked dope in a pre-workout and actually was pretty strong. I try not to think about him, LeBron James, as much as possible. I'm not a fan. I might have to be. Yes, I've done it. Not my favorite thing. I'm feeling like a freak, Milo. Uh-oh. Leader Lennox. Sounds good. That's right. You should always be striving for more. Best pre-workout stock for days is white kratom, or one of the strains of kratom. Really gets you going. My goals for the next 50 years are to become self-sufficient, have a family, travel the world, and meet all maniacs of the world, possibly a political aspiration as well, and to be one of the top-of-the-line trainers and life coaches on Earth. And I'm studying every facet of human life as to what's going on. I get compliments on my teeth at least a few times a week. Okay. Have I seen Taco Queen's feet? No, but I smelled them. My favorite PED is good old testosterone. I don't like hard-boiled eggs. I like them scrambled or sunny side up. Will I buy guns anytime soon? I got two right here. See this? And see this. You can order a porn addict shirt, J Diamonds, from Delray Misfits Gear.com. The Fourth Reich? Definitely. I like that. Her feet are pretty good smelling, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised Dale's done a few things like that in his life. My heart, it's not 100%, but I like it 3 days a week, maybe 4 days a week. Did McLeod kill himself? I hope not. And I'll take BCAAs when I diet, but I think they're a little overrated. Yeah, my stomach's looked at. You want to look at it? Look at that. Did McLeod kill himself? I hope not. And I'll take BCAAs when I diet, but I think they're a little overrated. Yeah, my stomach's looked at. You want to look at it? Look at that. J Cream. I try not to think of them at all. Good place for kratom. I don't know right now. Look online. No Deca right now. No, maybe January 1st. A worn thong in the Taco Queen's hamper. Sounds interesting. Maybe that item should be up for sale at the highest bidder. Yes, you have to use air conditioning so you can be able to sleep, eat, and grow quickly in Florida. Finch Duranda was a great trainer. He was so concerned about keeping the tapers and the waist high, and he had a great diet. It was high fat, high protein. It was a lot of cream, whole eggs, beef, whole milk, raw milk. Alicia Tees, haven't seen her in a while. Yes, BC, give me World War II book recommendations. Rob Zilla's still at the place he's still at. Where's the best place to buy Melanatan 2? I haven't heard from Jason at all. How I get your 2006 look? I'll go into detail with my training program, but the 2021 look's going to blow it away. Hours of sleep as much as you can. That includes naps and night sleep, and they say to sleep before 12. Not they, but the experts, rather. I don't want to sound like someone will mention that any sleep you get before 12 is a plus. But if you can't, you got to do what you got to do. Dissecting the Holocaust. Sounds like a good book. Christopher Browning's Ordinary Men. Okay, that's what I like. The last gender, the last person I banged, I don't even know. They all have a hole, don't they? So, current split is a 5-day weekday split. I'm doing calves 5 days a week, one movement. Thanks to James Hollingshead recommendation, who you got to check out from Canada. And I'll do quads, hamstrings, calves. Tomorrow's chest, calves, abs. Wednesday is back, traps, calves. Thursday is shoulders, neck, calves. And Friday is arms, forearms, calves. Yes, my fecal matter is mostly solid. You can get mean, big, and nasty from doing those drills, Oklahoma drills, eating meat, and uh, whole eggs for sure. Whole milk if you can digest it. Lactose free if you can't. Training arms and calves, train the arms strictly as possible and go to failure and beyond. Keep it strict because you're doing the heavy compound movements on chest and shoulder day and back day. Well, they don't say that now because I keep my head down. How you doing? Just look at them and say, I don't have any money. Could you give me $100? That usually shuts them up real quick. I'm not sure about Adam with New Universal Order. I'll have to check into that. Well, there's a story where when I was bouncing in South Beach, it was a rap club 2002, and they positioned me in the front of the club and Catman, Meow Man in the back. And there was a real big guy. I recognized him as Brian McKinney wearing a Minnesota Vikings Dante Culpepper jersey. He was a very nice looking tan, and he was drunk, and he came over and looking at me, and I was looking at him, and somebody said, oh, they told him, you don't want no parts of this guy. I was 450 pounds. He was a lot taller than me, but he didn't step up to the plate, put it that way. What do I think about Trump? I think he's the shoe-in, the best choice for the job if you're looking at national security and economy, which is the two things I think about. I don't care so much about other issues. Well, as long as you have freedom of choice and freedom of speech, that's not really what the president should be focused on. Now, as far as riots and such, it really shouldn't be that. There's a way to do it, and that's riots like that. When did they ever work in history? Or protests? It just. When was the last time I spoke to my ex-wife, Rosie Cadet? Probably more than 10 years. Hey, my Dixie wrecked. Cookie cutters run, exactly. I heard that Cardarine, that SARM, is the best for endurance stamina, which isn't a steroid. It's a SARM. Glutathione? No, I never took it. I took glutamine on an empty stomach. Thank you, Kevin Peasy. Big Lenny 2024 sounds excellent. How would I want to be executed? Probably, if I had a choice. That's a good question. Probably the guillotine, if they can find one that's going to cut this freaky neck off. Yeah, Dale gave some injectable enos to Brad. Funny he didn't give me any. I don't know. I'm not so sold on them. Thoughts on Black Lives Matter? I just don't think they have an agenda other than a financial gain. And it just doesn't seem that they ever address the fact that this is how you should conduct yourself when you're confronted by a police officer, whether if you're being arrested or questioned. Not that I know of, but I could be wrong. That's for the police have been trained, but it seems like people are just jumping on the bandwagon wanting to get shot, knowing that you'll be a martyr and your family will be taken care of. I'm wondering if that's what's going on. It's really never. Yes, MK67, if you want to even do the way Boston Lloyd recommended, 2 nights a week. Sometimes orals do, but not so much. I'll take them in the morning anyway. I'm not a big oral man like I used to be. No, Black Lives Matter doesn't terrorize me, and they shouldn't terrorize you either. I haven't spoke to Dale in a few months. No, I don't have any skin tags from the sun. No, I don't believe in communism because It's cookie cutter. I'm anti-cookie cutter. I'm anti-sheep. I'm anti-conformist. I'm anti-being average, doing what everybody else does, or thinking I need to have that to require some type of happiness or satisfaction. You need shelter. You need a clean, cool environment to sleep, eat, and grow in and learn. Bowling and golf, just the time you could do doing that, you could be learning. Hey, Muscle Method. Hello from Reading. How do you live your cookie cutter life? It's easy. You put becoming a freak first. And you're still going to have an income, of course. You're still going to have basically the same things in your life. But when you put a freak ahead of your life, you're not going to want to go out and get jewelry. Completely useless. At least if you want to be a freak. The simple life is a good life. Yes, but the non-cookie cutter life, take it further. Jay even said that he would be stronger if he wasn't drunk. Well, books coming out down the road for sure. Yes, Kevin. Thank you, Annie. Well, maniacs, I'm going to have to go eat. I got a steak, baked potatoes, spinach salad with cottage cheese, walnuts, vinegar and oil dressing, and a quart of lactose-free whole milk headed my way. Never heard of it need a bath, but good night, and we'll see you hopefully for a Labor Day extravaganza at Brad's.